All right, I'm gonna ask you a few different things.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do a zoom in from your boobs.
Are you fucking joking? Are you being serious?
Is this where I sign them?
Hold on, I'm gonna do that one more time because I did not. I feel like I can do that smoother.
Oh God! And we're back. On Scream Queen Stream, we're here with Powell and Patrick, who are co-directors, writers, everything of Bastard. So the thing I want to ask you, I think first, is what inspired you or what made you want to be a filmmaker?
I went to a summer camp when I was in maybe 5th grade, and they had a cheesy little film program there, and they taught you how to do all that stupid. This is when iMovie just came out, and they were teaching you how to do all this, like, reverse. Hi. Reverse the shots. It looks like you're jumping really high up, or I don't know, like take a static shot so you can like do crossfades, make people disappear, like really cheesy effects. And I got really into it, like painfully into it, embarrassingly into it. And so, my parents would see me like jumping off ledges, and then they'd be like, "What the hell are you doing? You look like a fucking crazy kid." And so, and then I just reverse it, like, "Look what I did!" And they'd be like, "Great, that's cool." And I think that was kind of the beginning. I wish I had a more heartwarming story, but I just like cool,
that's
cool iMovie effects, I guess.
And are you from Cali?
Yeah.
Okay, so that helps. I feel like when you're in Cali, film is such an integral part of your life that it might like lead you there even easier than anyone else. But
let's go with that. Yeah.
Let's go with that. Well, there's that. You have the Cali thing going for you. All right, now what inspired you?
Well, I came at it through writing. So I used to want to solely be a novelist. And I'd read Stephen King a lot. And then I started to write my own novel, which I reread recently. But with my writing, the way I used to be able to tell that like I liked what I was writing is because I could see it in my head like a movie. Mm-hmm. And eventually, as my mom introduced me to more and more horror movies, I realized like I could keep on writing, right, but also do that, show people what's in my head, which seemed like the most natural choice for me.
So your favorite, would you say your favorite novels are like on the Stephen King side, the thriller, horror? Well, yeah. That's good. That's great that you have that kind of background. I think that leads very well into horror filmmaking, and good horror filmmaking at that, because Stephen King is the bomb. So there is that. Okay, so besides inspirational, what is your favorite film of all time? Okay, give you a sec.
Yeah, well, I'm a '90s baby.
Okay.
So anything with Tarantino or Kieslowski, who did the Three Colors trilogy, or Linklater's Before trilogy. Very cool. I'd say my favorite horror movie would be American Psycho.
Mine too. Thank you.
There we go.
So good for so many different reasons. I mean, the acting is on point, but the freaking dialogue is amazing, and the fact that it's a horror film, but it also has so many different layers. It speaks to society and all these freaking issues.
And also Mary Herron added so many different layers. And I love the book as well, mm-hmm, but adding a female director to that added just like one extra level of satire that just pushed over the edge of perfection for me.
So good.
All right, I guess I'll start with the first one I really remember that I thought, this will be my favorite movie. I saw when I was young. It was one of the first things that I saw that was really fucked up. It was the first Kill Bill, and
how old are you?
I love that movie.
Don't get me wrong, I love Kill Bill, but you said the first movie I remember.
not like that. Not like that.
Okay.
But no, first movie that sticks in my mind that I think it was the first time I was like, fuck, okay, I can see why I would want to do this, I guess was what I should have said. Okay. But
I thought it was Lord of the Rings for you.
No, that's John Hopkins.
Okay.
But I think Kill Bill, I don't know, I didn't even understand why I liked it at the time. I don't think that one. But I think recently, I had a thought and I lost it.
It's okay. I'm laughing because
to be fair, I still think
you were unbuttoning your shirt, and I'm just like
keep people entertained.
I'm laughing as you like unbutton your shirt. I feel like it's cleavage envy because Dorff's like cleavagey.
To be fair, though, to talk about Kill Bill a little bit, and the reason why that film's so amazing. Well, Quentin Tarantino is amazing, but he has this epic way of being almost comedic in a little bit way, over the top, but still not really taking you out of the film. Not completely, anyways. I mean, you know it's a movie when you're watching Kill Bill. I mean, with the blood, but it has such a comic book, like manga, type of feel to it. I don't know. I personally love the Kill Bill movies. They're
Absolutely.
up there in my top 5
I
favorite films
remember
of all
what I was
time.
gonna say.
Okay.
All right, I got it. It took me a second. I don't know how I forgot it, but no, I hadn't been a huge horror fan when I was younger because my parents weren't really huge horror fans, and one day I decided I'm going to do this. And so I went and started with the original Evil Dead, and I had never seen anything that scary before, and I know people look at it and they don't think it's that scary anymore, but you lock yourself in the room in the middle of the night and you watch it on your own and like blast it really loud, and man, I remember that first pencil stab into the ankle got me so good. I was, from then on, I think I was ready to go into this.
Right.
My first Evil Dead viewing, I found a VHS copy of it at a thrift store, and like me and like 3 friends decided to like watch it at like midnight or whatever, and we each like assigned ourselves like, oh, I'm gonna be him, and I'm gonna be her, and I'm gonna be her, and I'm gonna be him, and like halfway through the movie, like I don't want to be anybody.
No. Right.
No one goes through anything good in that.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about favorite films and what inspired you. Trying to think, and we did say favorite scene, right?
From the movie.
Well,
Yes.
favorite moment from the movie. Did you guys get in that? Like, what was the most epic moment? Whether or not it was
Most
recorded.
epic moment. I think the dildo swing is probably the most epic moment for us. Because it works. You don't think about how it had to be done on screen when you're watching the movie, but what it meant was our cinematographer actually stroking it under the camera and wiggling it as we shoot. So it was like this. He's like holding the camera with one hand, like supporting the full size, and then he just has this underneath the matte box, and he's just like through the frame. But we did it like 12 times. It was something ridiculous.
Because we kept trying it different ways. We tried like springing it with someone's
Someone,
hand,
like, snap into the
then
frame.
someone else moving it.
And it was just so funny because
I feel like you should have just called Dorff. She would have taken care of
You're
it.
such an asshole.
the stunt guy just had to keep getting whacked in the face by this huge purple dick, like over and over.
Suddenly, your comment is making so much more sense now.
What comment?
In case you guys didn't notice, Patrick posted a very inappropriate picture of a big, huge purple dildo on my Facebook.
Our big purple dildo.
Their big, huge purple dildo. So if you missed it, I'm sorry, but of course, see the film, and I'm sure you'll get context for it anyways. So, all right.
I think though, I don't know. I guess that's the most epic. The most interesting or most fun for us was the first day. Actually, I think.
I was gonna say the same thing. I mean, I loved a lot of the moments, and I'll never forget, the whole movie. But if I had to take, I get to the end of my career, and if you could take, one on-set moment from Bastard Away, it'd be it was a very simple scene, and it was literally just a scene of Rebecca sitting against a fence,
not talking,
having to look up and make a decision. And it was the first day and the first moment where we saw exactly what we had written and exactly what we wanted, and we both at the same time teared up and
we
had
looked
to walk
at each
away.
other and started crying. It was kind of silly, but it happened, and I think we had been with it for so long, and the character had been cast before, and it was Chipper, and so seeing someone step into it like Rebecca did, that meant a lot. It was really funny because her dad. Not her actual dad, but her stage dad came on, and he walks up like, "Hey, are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? What's going on?" And he, "Yeah, sorry, we're fine. I'm Powell. Nice to meet you." And he had no idea what was going on, and so after his take, he's like, "Did I make you guys cry too?" And
Trying to make you guys cry. That's awesome. But that's cool. It's very cool. Okay, so this is a good question. I get asked this a lot, so I feel like you guys have to answer this. So, is there
Yes, they're real.
You asshole! Alright, aside from that one...
Please don't beat up the guests.
I beat up guests, that's what I do. Is there...
Can you just do it more then and show the camera just harder and more cleavage?
What do you want?
If you're gonna do it, like the cleavage to the camera, Dorff.
No, okay. No, is there a dream project, either something that's already been created, something that's in the works, or something that you don't even know is in the works, or just... Is there a dream project that you would want to be involved in? Like a film or, a book to film adaptation, just something.
I got one. I don't know if you have. I know you have one that you've talked about for a while too. The Stephen King one, right?
Oh yeah, The Dark Tower. I would love to be at some point involved with the Dark Tower. So the Gunslinger is my favorite book. The fourth one's my second favorite book. The whole cinematic universe is going to be awesome. However, it
Are they
comes forward.
creating it?
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 movies and a TV series.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you want me?
Yeah. So I got some
Start a
time.
Twitter
I got some
campaign.
time.
We're gonna do it.
And I know there's one we'd love to do together.
Yeah.
Is that the one you were gonna mention?
I was gonna mention another one that I have. We'll save that one. I know what you're about to say, but no, the book that I've always wanted to do. A lot of people, when when Harry Potter came out, they're all going crazy over Harry Potter. I mean, I did too. But I read this series by Clive Barker called Aberrat, and it's this really dark, amazing, wonderful fantasy story. And since I read it, wanted to turn that into a movie. And I was heartbroken when I saw that they were going to do it at Disney, and then Disney canceled it. I was like, there's still fucking hope. There's still time. So if Clive Barker happens to see this, I will do many things to make that movie happen. So,
Very cool.
Knee pads are in the car.
God damn it.
You can borrow Heather Dorff's, it's fine.
But actually, I don't know. Have you read it?
I've not, but you're making me want to. I love fantasy. So.
Oh, man, when a kid's story starts off with a dude with 12 heads attached stabbing some dude with like sword wings in the leg, that's the kind of book you want to make into a movie. I don't know. It's pretty violent for supposedly kids.
Well, what is it considered? Young adult or
youngish adult? I think.
Youngish
adult.
Youngish adult.
I mean, there's that.
I'm sure with our sensibilities, you would push it a little further.
Yeah, totally. Push it a little further, but
New
he
adult.
also illustrates it with amazing oil paintings, and so you get this really clear visual idea of how he can't see this whole thing pictured. It's just be really fun to make it actually happen, and practically, hopefully, that's kind of always been our thing: is doing everything as practically as possible.
Yeah.
There are 3 CGI moments in Bastard.
And they're all not what you'd expect.
Yeah. One's to take out a pole in front of the house.
This massive flagpole just straight up the middle of the cabin, and then another one was removing a light switch off the climactic.
Oh, I hate light switches. It's like a pet peeve of mine.
The hallway at the end, when she's walking down alone, there was a thermostat and a light switch right when she turns the corner. We're like, why the fuck doesn't she just turn the light on? Because she was like walking down the whole hallway with this lighter, like scared. Like you could just do that.
Yeah.
So we had to get it removed. It was a bitch.
I just hate light. I hate
Yeah.
light switches and other room numbers. I just, for whatever reason, my eye goes to them in a frame.
Yeah.
So I always have as many of the room standard whatever. It's like the baseboards, and I just have them removed because I hate them.
We felt so bad too because it was only lit by a lighter, so the light on the wall is constantly changing. So our guy had to go in and manually frame by frame roto out the thing with the constant flicker. I felt so bad.
Well,
that was rough. But okay, the thing that we were both gonna say, the big adaptation.
Oh, we want to fucking do Hellraiser.
There's been so many remakes, and they've done
just such shit
Yeah,
for
right.
like 5 straight movies.
right.
And those original ones are so wonderful.
I know.
So classic and
Legit.
And we want like that classic like bright 80s blue light behind him back, and just
that original score,
nastiness.
The score and
it's
so gross and wonderful. But that's the dream. That's the dream.
Okay.
Adrian.
Well, all very good dreams. Very interesting. Same and different. The other thing is, because it's very clear now, how long have y'all known each other?
6 now?
Yeah, 6 years.
6 years? Yeah.
Yeah, we started. We didn't even know we were dorm mates until we had like met way before that. I think at one of the orientation meetings, and
Meant to be.
there's a really funny story about that, but we don't have to go into it if we don't want to. Patrick offered to strip to make some social situations feel more comfortable, and I thought it was hilarious, but the rest of the group
Everyone
didn't.
else did not.
And so they all kind of slowly walked away like, "You're my friend." And that was pretty much the beginning of it.
And did you
That's
strip?
amazing.
No, I didn't have
You
to.
started. You took your shoes off. That's why they all walked.
His shoes and unbuckle.
I feel like we all do that to one of our good friends. I do that to Dorff all the time. I'm like, Dorff, get naked. It's time to get naked, Dorff.
Yeah, we just jump started the whole being friends first thing, so.
That's awesome, though. Okay, well, you can tell you guys have known each other for a while, so that's cool. Or that you bounce off each other very well. Even like you've known each other longer, to be honest.
Very thankful for that on set.
Mhm.
There's never something someone said where like Or like if Powell said something, I knew it was something I'd agree.
Right.
If I
You
said
guys
something,
agree.
he knew I could trust
That's
me.
actually really important because co-directors, and I've seen it, to be perfectly honest, where two co-directors are trying to work together and it's just like, it's not okay. Like they're arguing and just, it makes for a horrible, 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 horrible time. So it's really nice to have someone that you can work with and that you both kind of are on the same wavelength, you know?
What we lacked in actual pre-production, we made up for in friendship.
Yeah.
Well, it was good. We definitely had the exact same goal for the movie, so we were able to delegate and split up and handle lots of separate things and get the exact same result, which was cool.
Very good. It's always better two heads instead of one, and in this case, at least you guys work well together, so that's good. So that leads into the next question, which is a couple things. One, do you guys plan to kind of be this like tag team duo for the rest of your career?
Forever's a long time.
Forever.
no, I mean we have a lot of things that we want to do, and there
Some of them are together.
Yeah, there you go. But that's cool. That's
and
good.
a lot of them are kind of one after the other, at least right now. It seems like so. We'll see.
All right.
We hate each other. It's cool.
We'll ride it till it's done.
Too much
So
of a
you
good
guys-
thing, right?
No, I'm sure it'll be fine. Kids. All right. So next up is what do you have next? Like, what is next on the agenda?
More horror.
Yeah, definitely more horror.
Absolutely.
We have something we really would love to share, but right now we can't.
Can't.
Not yeah.
Won't.
Not because they don't want
Not
to.
that it isn't developed enough or anything. It's just we just can't yet.
Yeah, they can't. And that happens, guys. It does. So, all right, cool. So people should keep up with you, follow you. First and foremost, where can we find Bastard? Where can we find it? Where can we see it? How can we get it?
Amazon, both the instant streaming and movie on demand, the DVD buying thing. Video on demand, I think I'm getting people sending me pictures of it still being on VOD.
Yeah, VOD, Vudu, YouTube, iTunes,
Wow. So yeah, anywhere.
Redbox.
Maybe. Don't trust the Redbox thing.
We
Go with
don't know
Amazon.
with the Redbox. Yeah.
Okay, and if you do see it, remember please to review it. We're indie filmmakers. It means the world to us for you to take the moment, and it really, really helps. And always obviously message. Love to hear your thoughts, but please review it. IMDb, Amazon.
We definitely had a bad day turned around because of a good old
review.
4 out of 5.
We've also had really bad days turned around by awful reviews, just to put that out there. We've had some pretty amazing
Even
moments.
some set the music.
Yeah. I think the best one being the guy who didn't watch it was like, I haven't seen it, but it sucks. And
Or did not see 1 star.
yeah. Perfect. Great killer.
If we want to follow you specifically, not just Bastard, but we want to know what you're up to next, where's the easiest place to go?
Facebook and Instagram, probably.
Facebook
I'm
and
not
Instagram.
the biggest Twitter person.
That's
Patrick
okay.
is.
Is there a website though? A
Oh,
specific website?
There's a Big Bad Film website which represents all of our film projects. There's also the Bastard Facebook, which is /Bastard Film, and the Bastard Twitter,
which is basically Patrick.
which is which is also /Bastard
Bastard
Film.
Film.
Or you can look it up and it's
Patrick.
just @Bastard Film, whatever.
Right.
And then I'm also on Twitter @JustYoungEnough.
That
That is just too much. Okay. Just young enough.
Just go with it. It won't change.
That's actually great. I can't believe you got that. Okay. Perfect. All right. So is there anything else that you'd like to say or add or?
Thanks to everybody who's watched it so far, and friends and family who stuck with us even when we were passing out, standing up.
Yeah, we've been really warmed by the community, and we can't wait to, knock another one.
Hey Dorff, I feel like you should show your
Knock
feet
another
again.
one? What was that
Knock
fucking mean?
up.
Can't wait to
I
jack.
love that you
Can't wait
Knock
to jack
another
another one.
Jack up, knock up, whatever it may be. Okay. What were you saying?
You should show your feet to camera more so we can get the foot fetish people.
Fuck
Your
off.
feet are like keep on going
Fuck
into
up.
frame.
No, don't show my feet. Fuck off.
When you do that, I see your bra, so it's a win.
It just works. Boobs or feet. Stop. Jess sucks.
What?
I'm hiding behind
No,
Patrick.
there is no hiding.
She is such an asshole. Do you see how she objectifies me? Just fuck off. Bye. Thank you for watching. We love you. Mwah. Bye.
Pay for your movies.
We don't.
Turn it off, you asshole, before I kick you in the vagina, which actually hurts legit.
Lies. Try it. Look at on camera.
Why do we always... Thank you so much for checking out Scream Queen Stream. We hope you loved it as much as we do.
If you want to see more of our videos, check out our YouTube page. And while you're there, how about you subscribe? You want to see more? Just tweet us. Find us on Facebook. Join in on the fun.
And most importantly, if you really want to join us on this crazy ride, check out our Patreon page and become a patron for amazing, awesome perks that we give out monthly.
As well as early access to all of our videos.
Free giveaways.
And a whole lot more fun shit.
So check it out.
We'll see you there.
Stay bloody.
You stole my tagline.
I did.
You're a horrible friend.